there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged in my very, 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 very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is never personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box, you guys. So we need to talk about a clip that has dropped ahead of tonight's new episode of Love Marriage Huntsville, you guys. And a way to tune out of the show, you guys, drop a clip of Ken and Trish, you guys. Drop a clip of one of the most, boring couples, least irrelevant, next to none other than the cast member that's embarked in a lawsuit. Just drop these clips and we can just tune out immediately, you guys. So let's get into this and I'm going to then react. So the clip is Ken and Trisha. They're having a conversation about what else. When are they going to get married? If they're going to get married, is Trisha ready to get married? And Ken, the answer is no. Let me save you the heartache. The answer is no. Your boyfriend number 2, the thrill is gone. Trish doesn't care. She doesn't. So anyways, in the scene, Ken's like, are you ready to get married again? And then Trisha's like, eventually. And then, so are you ready? Are you ready? Like Migos, are you ready? Is you ready? Say, are you ready? No, no, she's not ready, Ken. She's never going to be ready because she's still legally married to Marquez. So then Trisha's like, then Ken's on his, well, gee golly, wow, man. Y'all not supposed to have any doubts about this. And Trisha's like, and so then we get a Trisha confessional who is trying to cosplay as Whitney Houston as the Queen of the Night from The Bodyguard. And I just don't know who is giving her these ideas for these fashion choices because they keep ending up in nothing but a disaster. Please give this back to the Halloween costume store. Like stop the madness. So in the confessional, Trisha's like, it's not necessarily Ken that's like that. And it's not going to make another 13 years straight. And so then Ken is like, I gotta say this. We gotta take all the proper steps, if we're going to move forward. As if he's completely oblivious to all of the red flags that are right in front of him that is telling him this is not happening. Possibly ever, but definitely not anytime soon. And he's like, we got to go to counseling. We got to go to church. We got to go back to church. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be all right as long as we're doing the right thing. There's no reason for it not to be successful. Here's the thing, Ken. Ken, looky here. You've already started off wrong. So now you're trying to get biblical. You're trying to be a Christian now. You're trying to involve God into this nonsense. And you willingly moved in with a woman who has been married for the entire time that you have been involved with her, has not moved forward with divorce proceedings until it was time to film for the reunion, a month or two or so back. That is not somebody who is trying to be serious with you. Now, I've heard some rumors potentially she doesn't want to divorce Marquez because after so many years with NASA, apparently he might be entitled to some of her pension or what have you, based off of her years of service there. Here's the thing, you guys. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I think she's still in love with Marquez. I think she's pissed that he abandoned her and abandoned the kids and was not there for her in dealing with the deaths of her family members. But I feel like deep down, she would have been pissed enough to divorce him based off of those grounds a long time ago. There is something about Marquez she is holding on to that she does not want to let go. And that NASA story is cute about the pension, but didn't Marquez already say that a lot of the reason that they've maintained their lifestyle was apparently he comes from money because his dad or whomever works in the music industry, works with some heavy hitters or whatever. So money's not the issue. Money's not the problem here. The issue at hand is there is something with Marquez that Trish does not want to let go of. And I also feel as well, there was a period of time where Trisha wanted to make Marquez jealous and wanted to throw this Ken situation into Marquez's face to get a reaction and hope that that was going to get him to man up in the way that she wanted him to, and then they could get back together and live happily ever after. And I still don't rule them getting back together off the table, by the way. I still don't rule that out. Because here's the thing, you have a man that is telling you a million times over he wants to marry you, he's tired of playing house, he wants to make this thing official, and the entire time he's been with you, you've been married to another man. And you've complained about Marquez, you've said all these things about Marquez, you've signed fake divorce papers on dinner menus, on napkins, and sticky notes and everything else, and you got some type of, printer paper notarized and everything else, but it wasn't real divorce papers until it was time to film for the reunion. And now the real divorce has been filed, but Marquez, I believe, is contesting it because it's not going to happen. That's the bottom line, you guys. This divorce is not going to happen. I am not seeing it. I want to see a situation where it says the divorce is finalized. And as of now, as of December 28th of 2024, there is nothing that says the divorce is final. So, Ken, my thing is this. Trish is stalling. Trish is wasting your time. You should have listened to your friend that it is going to be nothing but shenanigans for as long as you're going to continue to allow it. And you need to make a move. And the thing is, if you tell Ken this, Ken's going to crash out and be like, you don't know this. This is reality TV. You only see, so many minutes of an episode, da-da-da-da-da. But we've also seen you crash out on social media as well, on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube. So what is the excuse then? You have an opportunity to give us what's really going on, and based off of the interviews that you've done, based off the crash out sessions and Instagram lives and Facebook lives you've had, really doesn't tell me anything other than you just want to pull a whose bleep is bigger by bragging that you're obviously more of a presence in Marquez's kids' lives than he is. But outside of that, you are basically doing all of this for a woman who has no desire to marry you anytime soon. And is giving you the runaround. And I think that's the real issue at hand. Is you thought you were in there like swimwear, and you're still competing with a ghost. You're still competing with somebody who just moved back to Huntsville 5 minutes ago. You're still competing with somebody who doesn't even have 24/7 access to the household at this point and is in a whole nother state and was in a whole nother city for this entire time for the bulk of filming of this season. And it bothers you, which is why you have to emasculate him anytime he's in public, anytime the cameras are on, anytime you guys are in a group of people, because you feel a certain type of way that even though you're the man of the house, even though you want to call these kids your kids, even though you live there with Trish and everything else, and you're doing the day-to-day stuff, it's not enough for her to still want to marry you and commit to you. That should tell you everything to know, but instead of having a real conversation with Trish or, put up or shut up, that this relationship is going nowhere, you take it out on Marquez. Marquez obviously knows the things that he did. Obviously, but to make it seem like he's not involved in the kid's life at all is completely and utterly blasphemous. He's involved now and has been involved, just not physically he wasn't as involved. But he has since moved back to Huntsville, has since purchased a home, has since been spending significant time with the kids. And oh, by the way, you guys were all spending the holidays together. So nonetheless, were you guys just doing some bad acting for the TV? Were you given, these Tyler Perry scripts to act out for the show? Because everything seems very chummy now all of a sudden when the cameras are not rolling. But nonetheless, Ken, I'm going to need you to buy a clue that Trish is not that into you. And Trish is just biding her time for either something better to come along or for Marquez to do something that she wants him to do and has wanted to do since they officially separated. And she would go running right back to him, just like Marceau said. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.